would you like to tell the people what you learned last night?
That I'm going to Tate McRae?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to see Tate McRae in St. Louis in October. I'm super excited about it. I talked to you all at length about my thoughts on music. I actually put that on my phone the other day, but I had liked a few songs from like Tate's first album. I liked like literally one or two songs, and then the next album I liked like a handful more of songs, but wasn't like fully into it. And then I had told Sean and talked on the vlog about how every single this era she had released, I was like, I like it. I was like, I'm gonna like this album, and I do. I like the album a lot. And Sean said something the other day. He was like, I think you're like, yeah, you're heavily into her right now. And we're going to see her, and I'm so excited because, like, and I've talked about this on the vlog too, because I think some people just hate fun. I don't think all music has to be deep. I think some music can just be fun pop music, and I think she fills that lane very well of just like fun pop music. She's not Whitney Houston by any means, but like she is an incredible performer, and like she's amazing on stage from what I've seen on video. And so I'm excited that we're going to be able to like actually see the performances on stage, and I'm excited to see like how she ups everything because it's her first arena tour. So
It's why do I look like that? Yeah, it's Tyler's birthday gift from me this year. His birthday's not for a while. His birthday's not until September, but you know we're on our like the concerts in October. But we're on our like not seeing shows that aren't like for a specific few artists this year to save some money. But I was like, hey, you know, we can call this your birthday gift and go to St. Louis if you would like, and that's what we're doing. It's not a show that I really care to see because I'm not the biggest fan of Tate McRae. I ain't dismissing her talent. It's not my style. Kind of what Tyler said. She's not Whitney Houston. But yeah, so we are going to do that. Ooh, it's dark in here. Let me get to the light. I have a quite busy work day today, for real. I spent like several hours last night like editing vlogs. It's not a good spot either. Just because I felt like I hadn't edited anything in a long time, and now I'm like caught up. So yeah, we set an upload schedule, but we're like uploading more frequently than we had initially said, just because we have so much to upload. So that's good, I guess, just to produce more content. But anyway, yeah, I have a million calls today and meetings today, and I'm gonna be very busy. So you may not see much of me through the vlog during the day, but I'll be sure to come on where I can and talk to you guys tonight. So I'm gonna hand you off to Tyler. Please be nice to him today. But it's currently 8:30, and I'm gonna have to start working pretty soon. So, hey girl.
a picture showed up of her this morning on my memories of her and Jake. They're both so young in it. Like Hillary had no gray on her face, and Jake looked like a literal baby.
Yeah, I feel like Hillary got gray, like this gray, like almost overnight. Like she's 8.5 now, or really 8 in just a few months. But I feel like she got gray like on me overnight, which isn't fair. That's like I got her when I was 19 years old, and now she is my senior citizen.
Good morning, guys. I am getting ready to go on a long run. It is nice. It's like 55 degrees right now in Louisville, and it is supposed to climb a little bit. But I took my off-field pre-workout gummies, and I'm excited to hit the road and pound some pavement. And I'm going to be running in my Open Run Shocks Pros that Sean got me. And I really like these because they just kind of like hang by your ears. They are good sound-wise, but you can also hear your surroundings, which is kind of important when you're running. But yeah, so I really like these. Sean got them for me for Christmas as a last-minute gift. And yeah, so I'm back from my run, and it was not my favorite run that I've done. I don't know what it was, but I'm congested. Maybe it's because it's warmer. I don't. When I started running, I got itchy, like all over my body. My legs were itching. My whole body was itching, and I had to literally stop for a second. I was doing this with my shirt. I was scratching myself, but it was driving me crazy. And that's happened to me before on runs. And then, but it doesn't happen every time. And then my legs felt so heavy. So it wasn't my fastest pace. And my goal was to do 6 to 8. And I did the lower end of that. I did 6. And honestly was just listening to my body, because once I was approaching, getting close to the 6, I was man, I'm gassed out. And so I listened to my body and I stopped, because there have been days where I've went for a run and I've intended to do shorter, and then I felt good and I'm no, I have more in me. But today was not one of those days. I'm still catching my breath. I need to eat, but I don't feel like doing it at this second, because I feel a little throw-up-y where I just ran 6 miles. It's been a minute since I talked to you all, so I just wanted to get on here and chit-chat or whatnot. We watched the new Abbott Elementary episode. It was funny. And then we've just been laying here watching YouTube, and Sean has been editing some of our stuff. What? Oh, I finished the Let Them theory today. That's what I was thinking about. And I did, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, but since I talked...
Biggest takeaway from the book?
Sean asked me what my biggest takeaway from the book is. I think really it just cements cemented in my head that you cannot let other people's opinions hold you back or really have any weight with you. And that you were always in control of yourself and your own life, and nobody is more sure about who you are than you.
Yeah, I haven't talked too much today either. I had a pretty busy day, if anyone cared. I'm currently editing our vlog. I use Final Cut Pro for editing, if you didn't know. If you wanted to know how the sausage gets made. I use Final Cut Pro, and then our cat's going crazy. I don't know why. But it's about to start storming. I think our animals always get weird right before it starts to storm. But we don't have dogs that really react to it too much. My mom's dogs go nuts when it rains. But yeah, we spent some time with my aunt and uncle tonight. I hadn't seen them in a bit. I think honestly probably since Christmas. So it was a nice little catch up. But yeah, I think we'll do more vlogging tomorrow, because we have to also get our house ready. Tyler's brother and sister-in-law, Bo and Haley, are coming into town this weekend because it's Haley's birthday. And so we're celebrating. Like I said, I had so much editing to catch up on that it's just, I feel like I'm finally seeing the other side of the footage, where I'm almost up to present day, even though we're planning our videos ahead. And we've actually created a content calendar, because we're doing more shorts. And for the first time ever, we are really organized about this, because we want to take this more seriously this year. That's one of our goals. So we're working on it, and I hope you guys can tell. Okay, so I'm jumping to you from the future. Ignore the mess. Our life is a little chaotic right now, but we are in a different place. But I want to actually take a moment to talk about a plugin I've been using to edit our videos lately that has allowed me to add kind of a film look to our stuff really easy. I think it's easy enough that anyone can do it. It's a plugin called Dehancer. They reached out to us. They are not sponsoring this video. They just gave us a license to try it, and said if we like it, to talk about it, and they gave us an affiliate code, and I like it. I've been using it for a little bit now to kind of use on our intros to get that kind of cinematic look that I really like. So I'm going to come into Final Cut Pro and show you how I edit our little intro segment you saw at the beginning of this video. This is, again, not sponsored. We're not being paid to say it, but if you use code Sean and Tyler for 10% off your subscription purchase, we will get a little kickback of that. So who am I to say no to that? Anyway, so inside of Final Cut Pro, I have a 15-second little montage of intro clips right here. This is shot on the Sony FX30 in S-Log3. And so what I really like about this plugin is it allows you to convert your footage and then add the film look like all at the same time. And so if you are new to editing, which I kind of am at like kind of this level, you can just kind of do it all at once. So what I like to do, I use what's called an adjustment layer, and that allows me to apply all my effects across all my clips to get like a consistent edit every time. So I do that. I drag an adjustment layer in, and then I will come in here and find my plugin. So it's called Dehancer. You just drop it onto your adjustment layer, and then what I really like is it allows you to, like I said, convert your footage all at the same time. So go into choose camera. If you already are in Rec 709, which like a lot of cameras are by default, then you don't have to do this step. But I like shooting in log footage when I can, because it's just, I get more range, and it makes me a better editor, I think. So it comes with a ton of different camera options, so you don't have to like download any extra LUTs or anything like that. So this is on the Sony FX30, and I filmed at Gamut 3 Rec 800 ISO. So you can control your exposures here, your temperature here. Because it's an intro and not like something that people are actually like watching for like a long period of time, I kind of leave this by itself. What you'll see here is there's the option to add this film profile, and so it comes with a ton of film profiles already built in. I have not even had a chance to look at them all myself, but it gives it like kind of that grainy look that we've come to love about film, and I think it makes just a better quality. It's just aesthetically pleasing to me, and that's really what matters. So you pick your footage, and then one little bonus tip, or you pick your profile, and then there's a ton of options to play with, move around. You can change your film grain, your halation, all of it. So I'm leaving most of that alone because it's a just 15-second clip, and then I'll add text kind of after this and my music after this to get the thing you want. But if you look at it, it kind of went from, I'll turn it off, from this to this. And then one little bonus tip I like for our intros is I add a letterbox to, so in Final Cut Pro, it's just a letterbox effect. And if you don't have Final Cut Pro, this is available for a ton of different editing softwares. I just use Final Cut Pro. But I add this effect, and then I will come down into our letterbox, change it to the 2551, and then it gives it that like kind of film crop, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll go and add my music and my text when I'm done editing, and that's like the very last thing I do is the intro usually. So yeah, thank you to Dehancer for reaching out to us. I really appreciate it, and if you guys like it, let me know. But code Sean and Tyler, 10% off. We'll get a little kickback. It means the world to us to support us. But if you are kind of getting into editing, this is a really easy way to kind of level up without learning a lot of hard skills yet. So yeah, back to the vlog.
It is February 27th. It is the next day. It's 10:45. So I'm getting a little bit of a later start to this today. I did just clean our upstairs bathroom. I'm gonna clean our downstairs bathroom. I don't film the cleaning of the bathrooms because, like, I don't know, people are different, but like, I don't know, bathrooms are just different. So Carter had to go to the vet this morning, and I forgot about it. The way his his groomer, my brain is not working this morning. The way his groomer works is you can drop them off anytime between 7 and 11, and then they're just ready when they're ready. But I usually I just drop them off as soon as I wake up, but I forgot this morning. And so I like sat on the couch and was sitting for a minute, and then as I was sitting there, I was like, oh, Sean, Carter's supposed to be at the groomer. And then he was like, take him. And so I did. But our groomer is only like 5 minutes from here, so it wasn't a big deal. Hillary's in here making a bunch of noise, click-clacking, going to town on the water. She has the best time of her life when Carter's gone. Guys, I am obviously back from Orange Theory, and I'm making my second coffee. Sean asked me when I got in how my workout was, and it was good. It was a lot of hills on the treadmill part. So we did a lot. We barely did any running on like a flat road, so to speak. And then our weight floor portion was a lot of like low rows and like chest press. But I've started to see like a major difference in my arms, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, I just got home, threw some of our bedding in the dryer. I've been cleaning this morning, as I talked to you all about and showed you a little bit. But yeah, so now we're just waiting on Carter Man to get done at the groomers.
Oh, this is overexposed shot. I just shaved. I am going to make a quick little protein drink. We decided after work today we're going to Lululemon because if you watched the last vlog, then you know that we sold a bunch of our records and they gave us like $1,000 in cash. And we have one of those digital banks, so we can't even use it. Like, we can't like just deposit it, so it's like free money, kind of. We decided to like split the proceeds like 50-50 because it was like both of our records, and so I pocketed $500. Tyler pocketed $500. I don't know what he's gonna do with his, but I decided I want to go to Lululemon. I'm wearing all Lulu right now, actually, which I've been doing more and more because I've been like clocked on it. Lulu hat. This is the shirt Tyler got me for Valentine's Day that I really, really like, and then Lulu pants. But
I still haven't decided what I want to do with mine. And usually when I'm like, we've talked about this before on the vlog, but I'm a little bit different than Sean in purchases. I usually kind of meal piece purchases. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like periodically, they'll be like, oh, I want this. I'll think on it, then I'll get it. I was just telling Sean, and I can't remember the name of the brand, and I don't even need it, but I just want to support because they're a queer-owned brand. But there was a new like edible company that just came out, and I followed them because Griffin and Spencer that we watch tested out their gummies for them or something. And so then I followed the brand, and I was like, okay, whenever they are live, like I'll go look at it. And then I went and looked at it today because it popped up like on my story on my feed, and I saw that the owner was a gay guy. Yeah, and I'm always me and Sean were talking about this the other night because I was telling my grandma this. I'm like, I hear about a queer-owned brand, and I want to support. I want to buy something. And like Sean has, done, had his own business before too. And so also when I see somebody starting out like a brand new brand, if it's something I'm interested in, I want to support.
I'm like breaking out a little bit right
I
here.
don't even know how to say that though.
And this new camera, it shows it. It highlights it. I like just shaved, so I'm like a little red too. So,
Hello guys, I am back from picking up baby boy from the groomer, and I will show him to you all real quick. Carter, look how handsome. And his little bandana says Carter on the back.
it's recording.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at Lululemon. I wanted this backpack. I also just got bit by a dog. I'll story time it later, but I wanted this backpack. But when we sold all our records, we have like $500 to spend, and I think I'm gonna spend it all. But
Burning a hole in his pocket.
well, I didn't have it like 2 days ago, and now I do. So,
I get it.
but I think I want more shirts, maybe. Because I'm wearing the Lulu shirt right now. You can't see it, but I really like it. So,
I like that color.
I don't know which one you bought. Can you look at the receipt?
I can look on my app.
I'm shopping the sale rack. I know it makes surprising people.
Said he does.
Yeah. This is $39. I don't know what it was originally.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
I know $39. Ain't nothing in here, $39. Burned a hole straight through my pocket. But here it is. I'll do like a haul when I get home. We have to swing by the hospital real quick. And I'm being tasked to pick up food for said person in the hospital. So we gotta do that. Burned a hole straight through my pocket. Had $500, spent $460 of it at Lululemon. But I'm gonna toss out some old stuff, and I'm content with what I got. Well, you'll see. Anyway, story time. I got bit by a dog. We were leaving to come to Lululemon, and our neighbor's dog was out. He's out all the time. It's never been a problem. He's like just loud and like barky. But it's never been a problem. But he ran up to me and just bit me in the leg. It's not a more salacious story than that. So I reached out to our neighbor, and I was like, hey, can you just send me over proof of vaccines? I want to make sure it's not like something he's go to the ER for because of rabies. And she assured me that he is vaccinated, but they are not home right now. Like they were leaving, and so they
will send me that later. But I am going to be persistent about it, because otherwise, if you have to go like to a doctor's office and report a dog bite, that becomes like a thing. Like, it gets reported to animal control and the police, like, and I don't want to be that neighbor. So I'm like, hey, if you just send me the thing, I'll keep an eye on it and make sure there's no other infection forms. But it takes some yada yada yada. But hopefully I still have a leg in the next vlog. It's not, I guess, it's a tiny dog. Like, it was like a, but those hurt the most, kind of. But all right, we are going to the hospital. I can't take you in there because it's patient privacy.
Alrighty, back home. It's 8:30 on the dot, actually. I will give you a quick little Lululemon haul. I'm not one of those people that keep like Lulu bags because I don't need to. But I will show you what I got. So the thing I wanted more than anything was this backpack. So this is the Cruiser backpack. It is 23 liters. It is quite spacious. I will say that I wanted it because I carry all like camera gear and like, I don't know. So when I just wanted a new backpack. I really don't have a reason for it other than that. But the back compartment is like thin. It holds a laptop, and then there is like a bigger compartment right here that can hold almost anything else, which I think is where I'm gonna keep like our camera when we are out and about this summer. And here, there's like a million pockets inside of it. I'm sure I will be discovering pockets forever. And then on the front you have several more pockets. This is a hard pocket. I think they advertise it for like sunglasses. So this is a hard shell pocket right here, which is super handy. And then you got like pocket here, pouch here, big pocket here, and then a spot for your water bottle on both sides. It has a little strap right here to go over your luggage, and I think you can hold a yoga mat on the back too. Pretty neat, pretty spacious. I actually didn't have a backpack. Well, I do have a backpack I like to use. I'll probably donate it next time, like there's like a back to school like donation drive or something like that. And then I also bought a pack of socks, the Daily Essential socks. Tyler bought me some of these for Valentine's Day, and I love them. They are the best socks I've ever owned. So I wanted another pack. It came in a pack of 3. So the backpack was $148. This was $34 for the pack of 3. And then I got the ABC joggers in a gray color. I already have them in green, black, and gray. I'm wearing them. These are like my favorite sweatpants. Like, they're not sweatpants necessarily, but they're my favorite joggers. I wear them honestly almost every day. And yeah, they just take my word for it. I was trying to explain to my mom the other day that like they are the best joggers you buy. And then my uncle walked in and he was like, he was wearing Lulu joggers too, and he was like, these are great, like you should buy them. I was like, I have them on right now. And then I bought, this is so the joggers were $128, and then I got the zeroed in short sleeve in black. Tyler bought me this in green for Valentine's Day, and I really like it. I'm wearing it right now. Super soft. You guys know I love my solid color tees. He bought it for me in a large. I actually sized down to a medium because I think the large is like a little big on me, but still great shirt. I love it. And then I bought it also in gray, same shirt, and this was also $58. So all in all, I spent about $450, all cash from selling our vinyl. So that was a nice little windfall that we got. And I am going to, you guys know, for clothes, we have a one in, one out little routine or strategy. So I bought 2 shirts, a pair of joggers, so I'm gonna get rid of, or like I'm gonna donate 2 shirts, a pair of joggers, and I'm also gonna donate a backpack I have laying around. I think I have an old Adidas one that frankly is in good shape. I just don't use backpacks that often anymore, but I want to. I want to like kind of trade this in for the summer, or like just switch between them when I'm like out all day and like want to take a camera with me. Obviously it can't quite fit in here, so that's what that's for. Or if I'm traveling my computer, like we go to Tyler's hometown, we have trips planned this summer, a better backpack was definitely in the cards for me this year. And yeah, I think I'm happy with it. I'm glad they had it in stock in store. Our Lulu doesn't carry everything all the time, so like it's like I would say a smaller store than I'm used to seeing for other like Lululemons when I go somewhere else. But Lulu is like my favorite athleisure brand. I love it. I'm in Lululemon head to toe right now, and I don't know, I get clocked on it. So, but yeah, I think what we're going to do now is find something to watch because it is already pretty late. But I think this vlog is probably already starting to get a little long, so we'll probably go ahead and close the vlog here. I don't think we have anything else to share with you tonight. I need to treat my leg to make sure that dog bite doesn't get infected, so I'm gonna clean the wound. It's a tiny little scrape, but still, you gotta take those things seriously. I'm such a dog person. I'm like so friendly to him. I can't believe he betrayed me like that. But oh well. Yeah, and thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We will catch you in the next vlog, which is gonna be a fun one because Bo and Haley, Tyler's brother and sister-in-law, they're gonna be in town, and we're gonna have a great time with them this weekend. So, because it's Haley's 26th birthday, so I'm super excited to celebrate with her. She was going to come last year for her birthday, but she got pregnant. So, she found out she was pregnant like the week before she was gonna come down, and obviously she can't have the kind of weekend that we're planning on having when you're pregnant. So, you want to say anything before we close out?
Thank you guys for watching. As always, we really appreciate it. Mwah.